I was not expecting lyrics. Well, I'm sure this has been definitely not jarring at all for anyone who actually listened to all of that and the various skips. I was just curious what kind of music there was. Greetings! This is Zanno Thanalis, a 3,000-year-old vampire, playing games, learning things, and doing whatever else. Back from a 2-week-long break. Maybe 2.5. 2.5, I think. It both feels like it's been quite a while, and also like it's been very short in some ways. But I think it was relaxing. Got to see some people in a while. Good use of the time. And now that it is 2023, a new year, we are going to change basically nothing. To give some thought, and I think that if I want to turn this channel into like more of a genuine endeavor and to work on something bigger, I need to put in a lot more hours, not more time, and I just have enough other things pulling my attention and focus right now that kind of go high on priority list. So, just before, this is relatively low on said priority list, and will probably stay there for the time being unless something else drastically changes. But I still have fun doing it, and so hopefully just going to be, like, not change that drastic song. Liking the echo on whatever it is. I don't know what's called like an instrument. Is that just like a synth? It's like a piano, but like tuned weirdly? Or like a really sad trumpet? Sorry, off topic. But yes, just continue in this general vein. Let's do short streams twice a week, and just having a good time. If no one else enjoys it or seeing what video, like stories or games, then hopefully then they've got something out of it as well. Now we're going to stop this copyright-free Christmas music, or Christmas, as the as the title is spelled. See if we can't hop over into the actual game. There we go. Second load. I've seen people like hop over into a game with like no delays, like just screens already there. I don't know how they do it. It all takes me like a second to load for me. I just shows I'm still very much a noob at all of this, I suppose. For now, we are back in Darksiders, as the title suggests. Still in the big tower. Last time we got a lovely little cutscene. Check the sound. Sound is sounding quite. A bit louder than I did. Ooh, that might be a little more. I'm not sure. Because last time I remember this guy gave us a nice little explanation of how they started the apocalypse, but we got blamed for it. Sure, okay. I don't. Nope. Just checking. Ha ha ha. Prank, bro. Yes. Okay, and now where do we go? Oh, right. This thing turned into stairs. Come down and see. Fine. I think currently still like on our big quest to go and fight the like open caps, the destroyer or closed caps, who we have yet to see. But also I think we're going to be plan is to fight our little nemesis. The dude we fought in the prologue, who you're like throwing cards at, and might I add, decisively winning. Up until decided to until like our powers got revoked And we got watch and everything yanked back to the council. Nice glide. Want to see how fast it would drop without me. The answer is not very fast. It was very dull. Shiny. And red. Mostly red, actually. Not that shiny. Shiny in like the crow wave, like I want to look at it and maybe like peck it and pick it up and take it home. You know, the normal way. Or I guess is that like the goblin way? Is that more of a modern way of putting like the, you know, goblin mode, gremlin mode, crow mode? I don't know. Cool. I was kind of just taking you out last time, though. Again, I just picked up cars and threw them at you, and I was winning handily. You're really not impressing me. It's really making sure you know about the nice little landing platform on Straga's back there. Attention. Not that long, really. Oh, got you. Dodge. You didn't kill me last time. He's got some portals here. I see the one on his soul, or the club thing. Really. Okay. That did not go very well. Hold on. Okay, I keep landing, and I can't dodge right to landing. Problem here. I can't supercharge that. And then do I go in now? Oh, I have to wait for him to hold there. Okay. So yeah, okay, so get one on his sword, one down the ground. And then, if I'm seeing this right... Nope, not that. Yeah, whatever. One's still there. Oh. Cool, I guess. Execute on you. Nope. Saw that guy trying to dodge. Was not able to properly cancel out the combo. Oh, cool. He's now outside to interfere. Lovely. Just the once, I guess, though. We're just really tired or something. I'm not sure what exactly his plan is. Although I do think I notice... Okay, so... Because if he picks it up... Okay, he does that thing there. It's okay, I have to kill these guys first. So he's making sure I can't land the portal on his club at the moment. But I was doing execute, so it did not actually land. I love the invincibility I get from that. I abuse it so much. Okay, killed the last one. And now... Oh, drat. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait. Long enough is my biggest hope. Okay. There, got it on there. That was not my goal. Oh, and that cleared as well. Hold on. Got it in. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There it is. Honestly, I feel like I got the gimmick of this very quickly. Mostly by accident, I will admit. I did not intentionally time it to drop out of the portal. Proper timing. But I will still take full credit for it. Now it's just a question of actually surviving long enough. Back, make sure I can't see that. Keep beating you up. Okay. Oh. Rat. That's not the button. What is the button? I get a button. Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Hold on, what if I do this? Yeah, I can try and use this. Fading very quickly. I might actually be able to get some health back out of if I kill him in this mode. Apparently not. And there we go, execution. Okay, I got some health back in this whole endeavor. Nope, come on. Oh, crap. Go again. Okay, get it. Please tell me third time's the charm. I don't have to keep doing this on minimal health because I do not think that would go well. Yes? Cutscene. Did he actually grab me? Apparently yes, okay. But I just Eldritch Blast, I guess? I don't know what that was. Oh, I shot a portal into his mouth, then jumped to the other portal. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering where this was suddenly coming from. Ooh, success. Anytime you could heal me back up to maximum, my guy. I'll try and make up for the whole framing me situation. Or just lots of money, actually. I would also accept lots of souls and money. Okay, flashback part 2.
And I wanted so much to believe. I was such a fool. Azrael, you saw Abaddon after he fell.
Not flashback?
Saw him. I brought him here to Eden.
Okay, not flashback.
Treachery is this, Azrael. Eden doesn't exist.
I feel like Watcher just takes anything that they do not personally know and goes treason, treachery. Someone's like, oh hey, did you know I got pizza last night? And he's like, treachery, treason, kill them war. Which has only one response.
The tree of knowledge. Then Abaddon has been to the tree. You must draw upon its gifts now. If some way exists to stop the destroyer, the tree will show it to you. I never dared use it myself. Perhaps if I had, things would have been different.
Okay, so the tree of knowledge, eat it and find, see the future. Okay, each person gets a different gift.
Some receive nothing. Others are driven mad by visions.
And that's why you didn't dare to do it yourself. Okay, got it. That more sense.
Say for certain. Come.
I've given Azrael a fair bit of flack, but I do want to say the runes, like on like the long feathered part of the wings, those are cool. Good style. Okay, I could, but I don't think I need to. Okay. This is just checking. What the heck? Ghost chest? What is this? Do I unlock this somehow? Is this some pre-order reward chest this late into the game? What's going on? I don't suppose I can just open up anyway? No, okay. No. Goodness, that is so weird. I'm assuming it's intentional.
There's no way across. There is. For those who are worthy, or those who can fly. Horseman, you have fought against the darkness so long that it has marked you.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures of the light will
It's a whole arc thing on my forehead.
In this place you are worse than a demon. Conquer the
Ooh.
shadow. Then you may pass. Are you ready to face yourself
Again,
in the light?
you could just do this yourself, my guy.
All are prepared for what they see.
If you think that
The mask of shadow.
you're going to go,
You will see into the shadow realm for as long as you wear the mask. Fight well.
if you think that whoever that by going before the Tree of Knowledge, oh no, you'll be able to find out what you need to take care of Abaddon. Okay, fun. And like, okay, only where they may pass, or those with wings. So you could pass. You won't be seen as worse than a demon by whoever or whatever lives here. Makes me wonder why I have to be the one doing this. This seems to me like you could, and you just don't want to. Because of the whole, some people receive nothing, or others are driven mad by, like, excessive knowledge and insane visions. Coward. Like, you solve the apocalypse, or you start the apocalypse, you fix it. Okay. So we get some funky shadow sight. I wonder if they actually make sure that this has the exact same, like, moveset as you. We just did the same, like, dash move at the same time. Yeah, I wonder how closely they match stuff like health and, like, the moves it gain. Or if it is just kind of, like, more general, just like, don't worry, fight another version of you, fine. Okay, I know how to fight this thing. Run! It only lasts for, like, 15 seconds. But the fact that he got his before I got mine means either he's just doing a better job of building the combo, or whatever it takes to actually upgrade it, or that they're not based exactly off of, like, my current stats, which means you could have more health or less health in how I think people are being about the collectibles. Hit, slice, back off. Barely dodged that one. Just come on. Okay, and now we can have a proper fight. I can't dodge when I'm like this, though. I kind of have to stand here and just, like, hit the guy. It is always a fun thing when they're like, okay, like, here's your darkness, the manifestation of your own like dark side, your repressed thoughts, whatever, your evilness. Now you must like overcome it to become whole or like accept it. In some cases, that means okay, make peace with yourself and your past. Darksiders, no, they mean literally behead it. Like we're going to show you your inner darkness and they're going to chop its head off. This means you have won, you've overcome your darkness. Congrats. I totally lost track of what was happening in the cutscene there.
Indeed. Go then, Darkly. Make for the tree. You will never reach the other side.
I don't want to. You can't tell me what to do.
Hurry up. And don't forget who holds the leash.
As the others being like, this seems normal. Seems cool. You good with that? All right, cool. Guess so. You?
I don't like this one bit.
Yep. Okay, but I once did a thing where I looked at something, assumed, and then like 2 minutes later get an actual answer. Fancy chest, fancy chest. Not that fancy, just money, but you know what? I will take it. Carry on, carry on. Okay. It seems to be not a face your inner darkness to pass thing, just a have the mask of darkness pass thing. It's a little disingenuous in the whole like, oh, you're worse than a demon here, you must face your darkness and overcome it to pass, yada yada. Unless I just misunderstood that and it was just literally, here's the mask of darkness, you need this to get by. Also, side effect, you'll have to like fight your own inner self, whatever. I think the developers on that one kind of went, ooh, cool fight idea, and then didn't think on it too much past that. Now, if anything's ever looked like a boss arena. Could be a perfectly normal thing, if we had any fight necessary.
Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
The storm is coming, Muriel. Soon, I will need you at my side.
I would follow you into hell, my lord.
Flashbacks, flashbacks.
They knew. How did they?
The best laid plans, or so the humans used to say.
The best laid plans of mice and men.
Did this?
You plotted and schemed to call us to this world. I simply took advantage of your initiative.
Okay, I thought this might have been what's her name, Uriel before? Yeah, Uriel. Because there's just so few female voices in this game. But is this death, perhaps? I mean, oh, you summoned us?
Once the throne learns what you've done, you'll be cast down, dragged in chains before the council. You're already damned. So I offer you this choice. Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
It would actually just be serving in hell in the situation.
Now, return to Azrael. Persuade him to help us. Then, together, we will change the face of the universe.
So why does it get to turn into a ghoul dragon? Is that just what the destroyer looks like?
Abaddon must be punished. He bends the law to his will, laughs in the face of the council. What proof do we have? The seals are intact. No doubt the angel had help, but from whom? Until we know,
I'm assuming this is still the flashback and it's going over how they actually knew that it wasn't my fault and were just lying to me to get me to take care of the problem. Which I'm not a fan of, but I can see the issue if they knew that. Yeah, I can see how they might think that there could be like a traitor among the four. Oh, cool. They're like, oh, we know War. War's not that smart. He'll just go for it. Okay, now we're seeing the future. Cool, okay. Just show my own corpse, why don't you? I mean, the sword looks cool, though. I think I stab with my own sword, I guess. At least that's a benefit. It just, looks similar in size, shape. Doesn't have the faces, though, kind of look more like a steampunk almost aesthetic. Probably like an angel blade of some kind. It is extremely similar in shape. Oop, yep, sorry about that, dead me. No idea how the metaphysics of this are actually working. Is this me seeing my own death in the future and stealing the blade that killed me from the future, so then they won't have the blade, or will I kill myself with this own blade? Thus creating a closed time loop, but that makes no sense to because I would have started. Wait, no blade? Is this like gonna be like a this is gonna be like a lightsaber or like a mecha shifting kind of like choo 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 well comes out? Like a... You're kidding me. they did not consider that someone might actually try and come back. You can see on the mini map, how there's just nothing there. I can really see like where like the pillars end, just nothingness past that. Cool, Eden. Cool game design, guys. Also, no boss fight. I was wrong. It was just a very big, cool room. How I casually move. So we'll walk back. Dashing, because at least it makes me feel like I am faster.
Well, Abaddon is the destroyer. The Archangel? He was betrayed. He is only a pawn.
War says betrayed, and Watchers goes betrayal, treason, like under his breath.
Peace. Abaddon is the destroyer. I'm pretty sure peace is off the table. Did you find any clues among the visions? A way to stop him?
Nope, just a cool sword.
One which broke the seals, the Armageddon blade. But after the seals were broken, Abaddon ordered the blade destroyed on the very anvil of its creation.
I see you're working with Lord of the Rings rules. It has to be destroyed in the same like thing or way that it was created. Oh, it doesn't extend, it's just literally broken. Okay. I just have the hint.
He plots with others to storm the White Gates. Uriel will lead the Hellguard against him and fail. What else did you see? I saw nothing else.
Handy for him to then go through and explain everything we actually saw. We've got like,
It is closed.
so we have a better idea of, okay, what's actually happened.
Forever. When you are ready, I will begin.
Okay, but what if I went back and got these first? They said it's gonna be closed forever, right? I don't want to take my chances. If I'm gonna leave the Garden of Eden and the door's going to be eternally closed, I might as well loot the place first. No one else is going to use it. You were already ahead of me. Why can you tell this is blatantly unfair? I have to walk across all this crumbling rock and you just get to teleport. Fantastic, okay. I mean, sure, I have wing. They don't let me do that. It is favoritism. By existence itself, the universe, God, all of it. It irks me every time he teleports. I think I'm just jealous, actually. I wish I could teleport like that. And dash.
Seek Ulthane.
Similar.
He will help you. He must help you. Abaddon will have scattered the sword's remains, hidden them where none that walk in the light could find them. The Shadow Realm. Yes. Use the Mask of Shadows.
Use the Mask of Shadows. Play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Then return
banish them to the Shadow Realm.
Black Hammer. When this is done, return to me. Perhaps I can serve you one last time before the end. Azrael, at any time you could have left me to my fate, dead in the tower, lost among the ashes of Eden.
Mhm.
Why do you help me now? When this is over, the council will see that justice.
Okay, so maybe War just Hen just let it all go.
I will kill Abaddon and all who schemed with him.
He just has he's going in order. He's got a list. He's got to do it top to bottom.
When the hour of my judgment comes, I will embrace it. Whatever the light decides. Go. Waste no more time on me. And tell Othane. He is the last hope of an old fool. The blade was scattered over this ruined world. Find the pieces.
I'm mature enough to say it. I was wrong about Azrael. I assumed he was going to betray me back to me in some way, because that's what happened to the last guy who I, freed from a bunch of chains. But I'll admit that did not happen. He's been genuinely pretty cool about the whole thing and helping out, and his willingness to accept consequent what happened afterwards. Okay, I can understand. I can respect that. Oh, okay. And now we get to do the whole fetch quest thing again. So first we had, okay, kill the 4 bosses, and then you can get to the tower and the destroyer. And you have the 3 seals in the tower. Now you have find the 7 Armageddon blade pieces. Okay, sure. That's what it shows is where the Armageddon blade are. This map. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so this is just so I can get back up here for whatever reason. Alright. Oh, just in case you just walked by this, I want to make sure you had some way of getting back. Okay. Ooh, but what if I got some extra money while I'm going at it? I'm doing a fetch quest, the littlest that I deserve. There we go. These were faster. I'm literally retreading ground I've already been. I don't really want to fight people or do any other nonsense. Hey, buddy. Got anything cool? I don't think they would. I use them occasionally. They are nice. Although the greater one probably would have been a better investment, actually. I could finish upgrading. Maybe not finish upgrading. Why not? Oh, I can upgrade all of them. Cool. I don't know that that really helps anything. But I did it. No takesies, backsies. The final battle was before me. Before me after I collect 6 more pieces. I feel like I just kind of want to make this game last a little bit longer, which to some extent I can understand. You want to make sure that if you are paying money for a game, it's something you can enjoy for at least somewhat sufficient amount of time. But also, there is to be said for the fact of for shorter games or games that give shorter experiences, and being able to have a story that feels more packed and more complete in that amount of time. I know there's this I've heard, especially in horror games, where a lot of horror games, they have the tension ramps up steadily. I'm walking away. Please respect that. Let's see. fine. It just has Armageddon Plate on here. Not really. Be right, but somewhere. Anyway, so with horror games, got like the ramp up, figuring out like the building tension, figuring out what's going wrong, and then at some points, you have like the climax, like okay, it's like chasing you now, whatever, and situation like that comes up, and then from there often it continues to go on. Some people consider it to be far too long, as it then okay once you know what the monster is, it's no longer nearly as scary. Once you've had the reveal, once you know what you're walking into, it's okay now. Just have to how do I deal with this? It becomes a problem, not something more than to actually be scared of. Say the Resident, I think it was Resident Evil 8, the village one. No specific spoilers, but it kind of splits it up into several different. Ooh, now it's on the map. Several different. Ooh, got my over there. Like sections, and each section kind of has a bit of a reset. It's got a new thing going for it, and it kind of resets again, like what you are scared of, or what the threat is there. You have to figure out, overcome, etc. So then you kind of get that process of the worry, like the fear, and then the reveal and resolution multiple times. Okay, this is a red crystal. How do I find bomb then? And this isn't doing the same thing by any chance, or by any like comparison. Anything? I've do this, but yeah, that doesn't actually blow anything up. Okay, but this game, it is kind of, it has the reveal of okay, like Abaddon, Destroyer, and then we don't fight him. We walk around to all places we've been before to make the game last longer, and continue on. That people can just look at how many hours they spend on something and be like, oh yes, that was like clearly a good game, or at least a game that I got my money's worth out of, even when in some cases it is not. I kind of feel like this is. I feel like this is kind of on the wrong side of the line. I think I was gonna say riding the line, but I think it does go over a little bit, in that is reusing assets, reusing areas you've been to before, and not redefine them in a way, except the fact there seems to be a lot less enemies, but just saying, okay, go through this again. Nothing's really changed, but just now you have to go find these things. You have to go find this collectible, basically. It's not quite forced you to do like 100% completion run, but it's definitely asking you to go back and rehash areas instead of exploring something new or having new fights. Also, I'm stumped and confused and don't know what to do here. You try looking around. Anything else? A new angle I can come at this from? Don't fall off the edge, thank you. Big floating island I can barely see, but I don't think I need to get up to it. There's something up there I can see, but I don't know if I need to get up to it or if I get up to it by going that. My other question is whether I can find explosive around here and run all the way over there on the horse before it blows up. I want to say no, based on prior experience with those little explodey bombs. But maybe it'll be the one with an extra fuse, or one that doesn't have a fuse that I can use. But then it's still a question of where do I find the bomb? That's not really signed that very well. Nope, that was. I hate to do it. I kind of want to talk to the watcher a little bit. see if he's got any kind of advice or, you know, anything pressing to say in the situation. Okay. Got this. Over here. Find nothing. Up there, can't climb that now. Is there anything I can do that, I suppose. Way to that. Checking my not that. Checking these just in case here. Still one collectible I don't seem to have found. Passability, your equipment. Mercy, walk. I'm already using the Mask of Shadows, aren't I? Clearly not. I use the Mask of Shadows. Okay. Just in... Maybe this will reveal something if I just walk around with it on. It makes sense they'd make it so you'd have to have the Mask of Shadows, which is locked behind plot progression, be able to actually achieve this. Yep, okay. Now I've done that. Go with the crossblade. Hold on. Get that, get that. It looks like it's a limited time effect kind of thing. Once I take off the Mask of Shadows, I then only lasts for a short amount of time. You don't have any way of knocking these off. I don't know if the explosion from there will be big enough. If I walk back, there's at least one more can do from up here and visible from here. Yes, it looks like mayhaps. Bissell chain, Bissell chain, Bissell chain, buddy, buddy, buddy. Okay, it's there, but I can only see it. I've got to do down here first. Okay. Swap over, select, select. Okay, it blows them up. Doesn't blow that up. Spawn. Wait, do I? Hold on. Throw that up there. And then use the crossblade to get fire and light it up. Okay. Alright, combine multiple things within a time limit. Okay, it's a pretty cool way of handling it. I missed the emergency Mask of Shadows, like, for everything at first, though. Okay. More torches. Don't know if that's gonna have to blow anything else up. Not by the looks of it. Okay. Keep on wing, keep on wing. Pull me, yank me. There we go. I don't know why I told it to pull me when I'm kind of the one doing the pulling there. The node doesn't actually provide an propulsion of its own. Hey. Right, and then it's 2 identically shaped Armageddon shards out of the way. And that identical shaped thing is going to bug me. Because it didn't, the sword clearly had like a larger part, a thinner part, even parts with runes. It's clearly relatively, not a complex blade, but it was more than just, okay, here's a stick of iron. So to say, here's going to be these 7 identical looking pieces, which you need to fuse it all together. Just makes me kind of just like go like, that's not how it works. That'd be like trying to like make a hammer and fusing together, like taking 7 of the parts. It's just like the 2 prongs, the flat nails, and trying to use 7 of those to make a hammer. And like, sure, maybe you could make it work, but like, I don't really think that you'd get much out of it. Back to the crossroads, that one looked pretty close to the old serpent. Could this little like wormhole thing, could this be considered the equivalent to like a mini game in like different, different kinds of games, whatever? It's nothing you gotta do to achieve some kind of goal. And I guess with mini games, the gameplay tends to change from whatever the main like gameplay genres or whatever are. I don't think this one really changes. It's still just walking, gliding, nothing to change in that regard. This back. Yep, here I am. This is me. And here's you. A couple more of you. And that's just proper destruction right there. I just chopped open a fire hydrant. Not the best of use of government funds, probably. Pop you in half. Then keep going. Now that I've done that, might be able to actually try and get on with whatever. Nope, still got one left. And these guys, I guess, but I really don't care about them. Come on, you. Hey, buddy. There we go. Maybe some attacking will break him out of the pattern. Bring him down at least. Okay. Still didn't seem interested in actually fighting back. But, I'll take it. Okay, and looks like we've got a bit of a chain of these things. One down here and then one bit higher up and then one bit higher up as well. There. Great, more of you all. That's why I needed further distractions. Okay. Mask back on. Fly high. And yeah, okay, can't go straight there. Just hop up here a little bit, looks like. Jump across. That actually is, quite clever usage. Oh. Okay, didn't have to aim there, just had to actually hit the red trigger. Cool. Will do. Alright, take 2. This time with more success. back to the mask. Get back over here. And piece numero tres. I don't know if numero tres feels weird to me somehow. I don't know. I have minimal knowledge of actual genuine Spanish. I can just hear numero uno so often that I can't think of like there's like the double O at the ending. But numero dos, numero tres probably still works. And probably don't look up or double check on that one. Or if you do, let me know, and then I'll, have more information and be slightly better educated when it comes to Spanish grammar. Getting the feeling, probably going to be doing this a lot this session. Walking back and forth. Fine. Don't think I can catch up to it. Right, broken stair. Here we go. I think this is one of the earlier places I went. Boy, I wish this was more helpful of a map. I don't know. I think I just want like a little arrow that just points me like, oh, this way to nope. Nope. There, okay, so yes, top level. So I need to go into building behind me. Yes, thank you. Most helpful. Yeah, I think I just really want a arrow just pointing me, like this is the way to go, this way to cool new sword. I wonder if they'll actually let me use the sword to fight, or just be like, nah. All you get to do is all you get to do with it is just break the seal, whatever. Is this the right way? Yes. Yep, don't mind me just, stopping the end of the world. Or I guess restarting the end of the world. If my goal is to break the 7th seal, doesn't that mean I'm technically restarting the apocalypse? Could you stand a little less ready, maybe? My job a little easier. Yeah, I think what I'm doing is I am restarting the apocalypse. And like, clearly this is not that bad of a situation, because the apocalypse has already happened and is still happening. You've got angels and monsters and demons, whatever, all, flopping around doing their thing. So, more just making it official. Ooh, I'm actually wearing the mask when it's equipped. I can actually see. Alright, okay, that is still fun. Actually changing the character model. Make changes. Now I run back, head to the next one, and rinse and repeat. Not the most exciting, I guess, exploration of the world. But it's fine. Getting shot, that's excitement enough, right? Those people find that very exciting. I think it certainly says something about war. The war's just been shot enough. It's kind of just bland by this point. And back on down. Here, buddy. Time to once again ship me off to somewhere else. I can go and do the same thing. There we go. Bit of a, it was the middle of something, I think. Okay. And head over here, see if I can find the one which I apparently did not find before. A lot of the map is not very descriptive in like what place leads to where and what method to use to get there. But yeah, we'll make it work. And this is, I can also admit my own fault for having 2 Vulcan locations I had not previously found. So clearly I was missing or skipping over something. Here, I'm going to ride my horse. Horse. Thank you. I feel like Vulcan keeps on trying to think he's more like important or relevant to what's happening than he actually is. Like my guy, I'm just using you. Hold on. Yes, don't mind, will you walk away? Looking for, trying to figure out how I get up to the ruined city. I thought it was okay, this does seem to be it. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yes. Don't suppose. No? You're closed? Okay. Let's try this one again. Got a portal. Is there anywhere else to put that portal? Cleaning up my messes. I was told to pick up after myself. And in this case, that means, you know, massacring demons. Just normal stuff. Normal for war, at least. Okay. And you stomp around a bit more. He's coming back towards the door. Nope, never mind, I guess. Door time. Maybe not. Okay, hold on. Keep on doing this again. Okay, Void Walker. Let's put him over here. Yeah, that goes. Stick one in there, just in case. I don't know where one might end up, but you never know. Now, crossblade replacing this. Do this. Hopefully this works as it's supposed to, and I can get through there on time. It'd be quite a shame if it didn't. I just... Okay, made it, but just barely. And I can do that. Up through. The other one is still working, I think? Okay, I think I see a tunnel through there. I don't know how I'm going to get up to that side, but it's fine. Nor the dude chasing me. Matter. Would have been a lot easier if I hadn't missed the Vulcan location before. But still doesn't mean it's particularly fun. Just be like, okay, done this before, doing it again. Come on. Ooh, dry road time. Got... That's the place to be. Okay. Cool, I guess I just barely shot a, I think I just shot a portal at that dude. And then did not proceed to jump into their mouth and investigate him from the inside. That is only reserved for special occasions, aka cutscenes. Task time. Ooh. Mandatory cutscene.
This is no ambush, horseman. I come alone.
As though ambushes can only happen if you've got friends.
Uriel of the Hellguard, a champion of the White City. Call you, horseman, to Nexus Sacramentum.
Fool.
I lay claim to your life before the Creator. Will you dishonor this law as well?
Why?
Because Abaddon said you understood honor. And because he was the best of us.
Ooh, I've got some bad news for you.
Until one falls by the hand of the other. I accept.
Okay. Right, guess we're doing this now. Just gonna, I guess, kill you a bunch. Again, you also have a thing with calling me later, I guess. I'm not really on your side. Like, our aesthetics are vastly different. Not quite sure where you got the idea. Okay, that did not work. So while doing this, you're invincible. Fun. But plenty of times where you are not invincible. Okay, so you do the one swing and the second one a little bit later. Yeah, sure, okay. Say that again when you're at least like halfway through my health. Oh, sorry again about the fire hydrant. Did not mean to. Things are already bad enough as they are. Don't need me destroying public infrastructure. I don't really need to. I kind of just need to dodge and then hit you really hard. That tends to solve most of my problems. There's one version of this where she just never stops doing the, like, rain swords from above thing. Or takes advantage of the fact that she can literally fly. And uses that. Just to make sure that she's high enough I can't actually, like, beat her up. So really, like, talking about, oh, I had the highest honor of all the horsemen. You're also doing this very honorably, because you could just absolutely cheese this fight. And I would not be able to do anything about it. Okay, now I'm at half health. But I still think I'm winning this one. Just wait till they pull out the health essence. Clearly no need. Okay. Battles to the death, so I'm not sure how we get out of this one without making war look genuinely, like, awful. Especially because, yeah, this is a situation where, yeah, it was literally to the death. But anything the Watcher wants to do is something that is shown to be, okay, bad thing to do. We should not do. What is this cinematography right now?
You pledged to follow your lord into hell, never knowing what awaited you, or
What is-
he would become.
What is with their heads, like, passing in front of the screen as it, like, loops around them?
The enemy of all
It makes no sense.
I've been to the tree. Its gift was truth, and I share it with you now. Remember the death oath. Soon it must be fulfilled.
Okay, so the battle's to the death, but you can decide just not to do that yet, and just be like, it'll be fight to the death later. Like, fight to the death now, the actual death will be later. I don't know. Feels a little weird. Like, doesn't feel like it's actually honoring the spirit of the next sacrament. Said, but whatever. on my fight to the death, not particularly, um, interested in being like, ah, yeah, let's kill her now. We'll briefly point out that War has killed many people in this game in a variety of pretty like horrendous ways. But I knew there was no chance that was going to end up killing Uriel there, even before Watcher interfered, because again, this is a game that has very few female characters. We have like the one unknown voice who turned Abaddon to the Destroyer, classic femme fatale, unable to trust. Oh, you can't trust women; they'll trick you into things, yada yada. And then you also have, and then you have Uriel being the one who's like noble and just and like warrior or whatever. Oh, okay. I was looking forward to going to use the portal to get back, but I guess not. Actually, I'm just gonna go find the Vulgrim location. Use that on. Actually, that'd be a better idea. Anyway, but still, despite the fact that she is again, as I said, like champion of the Hellguard, like one of the toughest warriors in all of heaven, etc., 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 the game is still going to treat it as like, oh, female. Thus, any like act, if War had gone through with killing her, he would have been a bad person for doing so because she is a female in the situation. Which, like, I think that I'm gonna say controversial statement. I think killing people is wrong, and I feel like War is again a bit too gung ho about it. But so far we've seen again the game take delight in these visceral cutscenes. Again, the teleporting into Straga and apart from inside, plenty of other ones to go for, even little mini executions. But the game treats it as being all right or justified in some way because those were monsters. And so the game tells you, oh, these things are either like incredibly evil or inhuman in some way, and therefore like it's entirely fine. I know that's where you are. I don't know if I can make it all the way over there by floating. I can, nice. Yeah, definitely treating like a little bit of a like two-facedness in how it's treating and how it's treating Uriel there. Yeah, the framing was definitely as though like, okay, you were like if War had gone through with it and killed Uriel there, despite the fact that she was one who started this like battle to the death thing, and clearly seemed highly willing to go through with it, was there to be that if he'd gone through with it and fulfilling her wishes in that way, he would have been the monster, who would have been the bad or the negative bad negative doesn't go to it, but he would have been in the wrong there. I would have done something like cruel and unjust. Anyway, just me monologuing about I guess this is optics in games in some way. But just how it treats who is okay to commit violence against. And the answer is a lot of different people in a lot of video games. You have like GTA 5, which was like famous, I think still famous in some ways, very well known game, very popular game. For being the fact you can like pull people out of their own cars, like whack them over the head and like steal their car. Or you can rob a bank, or you can commit all kinds of harm to people who have done, again, in the game, nothing to deserve it. But a lot of times in games, it's you want the main character, the person you are playing, who you're rooting for, to see, to feel. You want them to be the hero. You want to feel like you're the hero. And so they tend to try and make it that, okay, whatever you're doing seems justified or in the right, and that you don't, just go around like beating up old grannies. Most of the time, again, there are some exceptions to this. But general practice, if your main hero is like going on just beating up everyone in sight, that's a bad thing. And something's gone wrong with your hero character, and probably need to either like it'll probably end up being the villain character by the end, with like a strict talking to, but by like their friends or something, etc., etc. And that guy was tough. I did not expect to have to wail on him for that long before it finally broke. No. Come on, I keep on trying to just dodge away, and I think it doesn't dodge me to instead. Okay, that worked better. What if, hypothetically, I had no soul? Ooh, I was really counting on being able to beat him up before that happened. Cool. Been a little while. Justice, aka the last time I did mid-November. Okay. You know what? I decided that I'm okay with this. That, you know, looking at it from a perspective, it's not that bad. 2020 deaths finishing the game is not that bad. That's a perfectly serviceable number. I think most people would be happy with. I see no reason why I shouldn't be happy. I'm not going to go down there. Hold on. Beat you all up before the other guy comes. Yep. Execution. Oh, look, the other guys come. Ouch. Execution. Okay. Rat. Okay, hold on. Take care of the small fry. Go. Okay, and now we can see. Oh, I was hoping that would destroy the shield. It did not. Okay. Then to the dash, it's got too long of a recoil. Keep up with the simple combos, dance around every time he does that, just dodge to the side. There we go, shield gone. Now he brings out the hammer. Means I get to run away. Nope. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I think I was trying to do like the big baseball bat swing. It did not work. That's not good. Nope. Bad. Oh, come on. I just want to get the next shot. Okay, fine. Okay, you know what, really? 21's not that bad of a count. I mean, I've played this game for, what, 14 hours-ish. This will be make it 14 hours. That's roughly 1.5 deaths per session. But then one of those was the well, we know what happened there. That was the big sandworm thing. And we all know that one doesn't count. That's at least like 6 off, right? No. I can't do the final hit of the combo. Yes, please. Actually, that does help me. Although I have to go down there myself for a second to get up to this house here. This may not be an upgrade. Hold on, make sure this mask is turned on. Something I'm missing over here. Walk around in case there's like little jump boosts. Anything like that. Nothing like that. Oh, there's one in there. That's not helpful. Okay, how do I get in there? It does not show. Do I? Okay, there is an underground. A lot of underground, actually. Okay, see, let's try the underground area over here. Is he still... Yep, just going to keep on going. Because all I have to do is just get to this. And they can't catch up. Ha 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 ha. Where do I get up to? Oh, here we go, okay. Fire. Bomb. And mask back on. For you, I just punch you a bunch. Already equipped even. How convenient. Yes. Yes. Give me more of the health. Not as much health as I would have liked, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I punched you a bunch just for funsies, and now I'm going to leave. And leave to go where? Clearly there is something up there. Can I just climb this? I cannot just climb it. Okay, fine. Finish killing you first. Okay, there we go. Now make sure I've got no disruptions. And see if I can't... Well, here's something, I guess. And what the thing is more money. I was not expecting that, but cool, I guess. Okay. Wait. Can I? Is this a thing that I can do? Boy Walker for a moment. It is! I'd forgotten about that. See, it's like playing a game multiple times over. Joys are just, you know, discovery and rediscovery of learning all the cool things that you didn't know you could do. It's all just, you know, part of the process. Yep, don't mind them. Don't worry about it. And we're gone. Got it. And making a beeline. Beeline for the wormhole. Briefly, I got those mixed up. I was about to say, I was going to make a worm line. And that's not a thing, as far as I'm aware. Unless we're talking about fish. Okay. I'm gonna head to Anvil's Ford, because like, that one's undiscovered, and I think it might be the closer way to get there. Start again, my friend, my friend. Walking in empty space, my friend, my friend. What will happen if I fall, my friend? I don't want to know. This has been brought to you courtesy of random phrases, I suppose. Okay. Here we go. Yes, yes, Volgrim, I hear you, Volgrim. Don't worry about it. I'm fine, Volgrim. Thank you, Volgrim. If I go through here, I end up here. If I go here, where do I go? That does not help. from here, I think there is a door. I had to open up one of these ones. This is north, which if this is true, then I want to be going east. This is north, which means going east. I don't think I can trust the map. And we'll just see where this takes me. Follow the road, journey before destination, all that. The answer is, it takes me right to this fellow. Not good to see you. I was looking for something else. We will talk again later. Once I have all the pieces needed and give you no forewarning whatsoever. This is where I came from. It would make more sense than for this to be the way that I find the shard and the pilgrim or serpent hole as well. This one which is right next to the board, but I bet here. Fine. Is this the... I think this is the water zone. Boy, I hope not. Because I remember the water zone, and I remember that it sucked. I came with a very poor opinion of the water zone. Mostly because I was bad at it. And I will admit that. I am not too proud to admit that. But I still think it could have been made easier or better in some ways. Okay, if I come here, still an anvil's hold, apparently. I came through the water there, so I want to go either straight forward or there's a path off to the right. I want to see where this goes. Or would have come from if I'd followed the path. Yes. Yes, it is. Gonna ignore those guys. Quick check. Map. Cool. Second building. Got it. Now that I'm actually here, I don't take too long. In the house. There anything else to this house? I just jump up. No, okay. Head back to the first house. If there's a way up here. I just glide across. Oh, I know I saw a grapple point somewhere off left up here. Really blocked off to stop me. What if I... What if this? Answer is no, not that I can tell. Things seem to be spontaneously revealing itself as a method of getting over. Again, I was pretty sure I saw a grapple point. Yeah, right over there. So, was it this? Oh, this one. Okay. I zap on it from here. Nope, too far. Okay. Don't see the fish there. Don't like the fish there. So, new plan. We figure out a new plan. Okay. I think I'm seeing something. I think if I can make my way up and around this high part, I might be able... Spawning off in distance. Hopefully. Walk around there. Just walk around this thing. Can I just jump up here? I don't think I can. It's probably non-jumpable terrain. Yes, it would seem so. Okay, but how do I get up there? Going farther around. What the? Okay. Head over here and head up. But I think I saw an arrow I might be able to jump over and get to the top of that second. I keep calling it second house just because where it was in relationship to me when I first looked at the map. It's really not the best way of categorizing it, but I'm kind of stuck with it now. Ooh, a horse. Horse is a little tricky to throw. Now, if I just... There we go. Over here, another lifestone shard. Enemies properly avoided. And I've got to go back. I think I can see a new area up there. Might be able to jump off of the float, though. Just in case. Nope, nothing. Okay. That did not work. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna run through that again then. Don't mind all the monsters. I'm sure they won't mind me just, passing through. I'll just say, hey, I'm walking here. I'll have no problem with it. They've all been very polite and understanding so far, I'm sure, so. Yeah, like when they just, stand right there to block my passage. The horse has something of a bad habit of deciding is just going to hit something and then ricochet off in the direction in a way that is not helpful. Okay, I've jumped down to here. Can I jump back up? If I cannot, I'm going to be very angry. With myself, mostly. I cannot jump back up. Swim again. With any luck, though, those monsters will just stay down there. Go. And just not respawn up above. Keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just keep dashing, don't hit me. That is not what I said. Horse. Forward, horse, to victory. Okay. So we get to here. Go to here. And find ourselves here. And this is... I don't know. But definitely not. Come back here. Switch this on. May there be something new I can find. Notice. Way too far from where I need to be. Let's hop and slide a bit farther back. Okay, I can see a path leading off to the right here. I just keep going around. I'll get to Vilgrim. I would like to enable that for you. Exit back. Yes, thank you. Oh, hey, he didn't tell me it was for the final battle this time. That's nice of him. Okay. I can now see a grapple point on top of the first building. Which means I've been, barking up the wrong building, so to speak. Let me see if there's any way I can go back and find a point that's easier to get over there. If I look at this. Is it really just look up while I'm on the second floor and have the mask equipped? Because if so, that means I will spend a lot of time doing things that were not necessary. Which, I suppose, is relatively on par for me. That doesn't mean I like it. Ooh, yep. That was it. Problem solved. Taking a lot harder than I needed.
That's it. The last piece of that accursed blade. Now, get back to Ulthane and finish this business.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. No? Okay. What if I flap over to here and land just on the edge? Just on the edge. Because now, I'm right next to Vulgrim's spot. Handy. Time has been saved. I think this is where the Ulthane guy was. If I remember who Ulthane is. Remember the Black Hammer being really tough, Scottish dwarf XP. I said it might just be an actual dwarf, honestly, I can't remember. Made my gun. That fellow. I think this is going... I think that's who Ulthane is. It's not... I generally might just pause just to look up just who Ulthane is. To make sure at least know where I'm going, not just wandering around lost and just hoping I bump into someone. Okay. Well, we do have a little quest marker. So that seems promising. Don't do it, Vulgrim. Don't do it. Vulgrim. I warned you, my friend. Sorry, not friend. No longer friends after that, after you said that line again. I haven't bought anything from you the last 3 times you mentioned it. I'm going to start now. But yes, this does in fact seem to be Ulthane, which is good. Saves us time. Alright, buddy. How do you feel about making me a new sword? Switch to kill a dragon and break a seal. Oh, now they all look different.
My greatest work. Until now.
So it was apparently made upon the Anvil of Creation, and was later shattered upon the selfsame Anvil of Creation. If it's now being reforged upon what I assume is the Anvil of Creation, did Ulthane not know they'd broken it here? Or did he miss something? Or was he gone or occupied when they snuck into his workshop and decided to break their sword on it? Oh. I guess that's how you forge things. You take 2 pieces, hold one in each hand, and push them together with lightning effects added. And that's how you become the greatest forge master. Once again, they're getting fancy with the different with the cinematography. Mix it with costume, which I do think is pretty fun. Trying new things, having new styles. The floating heads will looping around the fight not nearly as effective. But the swapping between them and like the quenching with the counter like being inside of the water, I think that worked pretty well. New sword, new sword, new sword. Ooh, glad to hear it. Uh-huh. Okay, that's it. For all the times they call me horseman, you'd think they would let me ride my horse a little more often, but nope, only in pre-designated areas. I wish I could just ride the horse everywhere. Like gameplay is so much faster, but oh. Gonna go through the pipe again. For what, like third, fourth time? Fifth maybe actually. Although that one I might just be exaggerating there. Okay. I'm going to Ashland. It's telling me to go in a different direction. This does not show where, but Ashlands, again, I know where those are, so I'm just going to actually. So, down past Crossroads, Scaling Gouge Road, Ashland, Leviathan District. Yep, Ashland. If he's literally where he was before, which is like with the portal to Eden, just has not moved and makes me like run through that again. My guy, I've seen you teleport. You could have made this easier on both you and me. I don't know at what point in the design process they decided that there should be some element of genuine risk when using fast travel. That it should take longer and be more dangerous than most fast travel. You close your eyes into there, nah. You gotta do some parkour here. Not much parkour, I'll admit that. There aren't any enemies as well. Could be much worse. But they're still going like, but what if you could die? This is what more fast travel is needing. I'm gonna try and just go straight through here. Can I? Yes, apparently. I would like to pass through. That did not work. Cool. Now I'm here, I guess. This is an awful drill. It has not made much progress and you should be ashamed. It has barely done anything. I don't know why I felt to just all out the owners of this drill. I think are demons. But really it is not good work. Okay. Can I go through here? I'm just trying to head directly for that quest marker. And all these things in the way are not making. But yes, that worked. I've made it over it. Now I can. Is this the right way? I'm going to assume it's the right way by virtue of the fact that the marker changed. But I don't like the feeling that I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay, we're starting to curve. Starting to go in the right direction. Seems promising. Ooh, I remember this place. Haunts me still. Okay. Now I'm horseless. press on regardless. I think there was probably a serpent hole that was closer, but I didn't use it because it literally told me he was waiting in the Ashlands. So I used the Ashlands waypoint instead of the other one that was farther to the north. Okay. I'm here. And I would like to go up. Technically, I've succeeded. Here we go. Okay. Horse, horse, horse. No horse. Yes, yes he does. And I leave too. Please be equally surprised by both occurrences. Now, horse. Yes, please. Tell me to go the other way, but I'm hoping if I keep pushing through, I will find that this is the right way after all. And it'll loop back around in some fashion, and this place looks very familiar. Same dudes walking around, same like weird cages and boxes on the floor. Same slight curves to the tunnel. Okay. Saving, come on, pointing in the right direction. Starting to get there. Nope. Now going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. If I go to the map, it tells me to go back. Alright, easy enough. Okay, and now it's got a different direction. Which is, yes, back the way I came just now. Okay. Just follow the little golden compass. I'm sure it'll always tell it. I feel like I'm following like a GPS from like 2008. Like, I know GPSs have improved a lot, but I've seen enough things, people talking about them. You know, there was a time where GPSs could not be trusted, like with your lives, much less your directions. And would they like send you in loops like for hours. Maybe it still happens, but I'm assuming it's probably a lot worse back then before they had like the whole all the satellite technology figured out. Kind of feels like what's happening here. And now I go straight this way. I get a final boost before I was back in the caverns. And now I go back. My goodness. I am so lost. I don't know where it's taking me, but I do not like it. Thought I might be able to actually try fighting Abaddon this time. I've spent long enough on this, I genuinely don't know. Wait, did I literally just... That was the problem. I think I literally just went back the way I came. That's why it took so long. Okay, so there's some way to get up to the other side, I presume. Alright, let's dive deep and see what I can find. So far, a bunch of rocks that I could find. Here we go, okay. Yeah, I just had to dive to find the side, okay. And yes, I was literally backtracking my entire way through that area. It all looks very similar, my defense. I feel that I'm justified. I've done nothing wrong. Let me ride my horse, please. And yes, I should have taken the other Vulcan location, but it told me the Ashlands. Okay, and horse. Fly like the wind. Bullseye? I feel like that's Toy Story instead of Lone Ranger. Okay. Hopping off, switching to this. Why do you care about cookies, Watcher? Why are you suddenly saying, like, now this is what... Why are you suddenly using, like, that Loki? Weird test. I cannot disable the, Shadow Mask in midair. I was gonna try and jump off the bridge and, like, turn it off, like, right before I landed. But then you just cannot do that. Alright, buddy. Cookie time. And marble time, I'm assuming. Well.
Uriel has led the Hellguard against him.
Uh-huh.
It is as you foretold.
Led present tense, I see.
The Hellguard will fall.
I didn't foretell anything, buddy. This is all the tree.
Serve me one last time.
Don't mind me, just strolling a bunch of the angels as I come in for a meteoric landing. Like, oh no, the Hellguard will fall. Also, I'm just gonna kill a couple of you in my re-entry.
Mistook me for someone else. She loved him, and I believe that he loved her long ago for all this. Foolishly, he chose duty above all.
No, he didn't. He started the apocalypse. That's not duty. That's getting ahead of yourself.
Do the same. Heaven hunts you. Hell hates you. All of creation cares not whether you live or die.
Not true. I have a horse, and my horse loves me very, very much. Thank you very much.
Sword, I will raise you up, and our enemies will shatter against us. The spoils of 1,000 victories.
You really overestimate war's, like, processing priorities.
The justice of a corrupt council.
He's got one thing on his mind, my guy, and it's killing you. Like, you're no longer Abaddon, but you used to be Abaddon, and that's close enough.
Choice, horseman.
Bit of a vengeance kick.
Serve in heaven or rule in hell.
But if I just kill you all, and then just kind of enjoy the silence.
I choose what once the cowards did not.
I'm sure she's fine. We didn't see her die, we saw her eyes open a second ago. Fine. Can that reach? No, not really. Ooh. That was a bad one. Wait. Let me try that again. Chase after you. I got a hit in there. Okay, that worked. Okay, hop off the horse. I can beat you up a little bit. And then get back on the horse. I don't want to die. Common situation, I feel. Come on. Got this little jousting thing going on. Get with the program. hop off the horse. Thank you. And beat you up in the face for a little while. Or I guess chest will work? Chest will work. Horse, horse, horse. Thank you. Now where are you going? Oh. That's where you be, I guess. Ooh. What if I, hypothetically, did this twice? Okay, so I'm just doing this thing, hop on the horse, and then he's going to jump up in the air and try and come back down. And then I'm not sure what exactly to do there, except just be ready and dodge. Well, I don't know, jump high. Don't you run from me, you coward. Might be a dragon, but boy, do you run like a weasel. That'll work. Are there like particularly cowardly ostriches? Ostriches, of course, the whole like head in the sand thing. Okay, going to jump. Okay. Take this. Take yes. Take again. Only got hit. Only did it once that time. Not quite sure what happened. Okay. Let's try this. See if this will do anything. Okay. Now. See, that did it. Okay, wait for it to fade. I don't know if it actually did any more damage when I was attacking him before. But, I don't know. I can assume, I guess. Okay. And I hop back on the horse. Okay, does this. And I run away. Ooh, that actually worked. Okay, so you can just get some distance. Dashes, but it works. Doing again, doing again. It did it 3 times. And, yeah, I guess it's done enough damage. We gotta have a little fun. I'm holding on in case there's quick time events. But our, final battle here. Oh, there is a quick time event. Button mashing. Regaining some health. Lovely. Does this mean the fight's not done? About to enter phase 2. Phase 2 time. Here we go. Yep, smaller arena. Cool. Okay. Apparently the game crashed. Just gonna try and reopen this and hope that everything works out well. There, okay, it's popping up. Okay, I wonder, we were mid cutscene, halfway through the battle. Going to see where exactly pick up, and if we have to restart it, it's not the worst thing. I've got enough time to try the battle once more, at least. But that does not count as a death. I did not die. I succeeded thoroughly. Okay. Now my biggest concern. Can I skip this cutscene? Yes, I can! Perfect. Okay. Biggest concern, reduced. Okay. Don't mind me, just going to go up a lot. Full double combo, hop back on the horse. on. Yeah, that did not go well. Stop being in a corner. Makes my job so much harder. Okay, I can try a war form early on. I can get. Okay, now it's invincible, alright. And now I guess I just wait. Considering. Okay, so I think I'm invincible, so I can't take any damage there. Run? Nope. Nope, okay. I definitely want to be on the horse for that one. Little slashing, little more slashing. Nothing new. Okay. And back on the horse we go. Okay. Take off again? No, you don't. Perfect. Okay, dealt me some damage there. In. Off. Rip and tear till all is done. Different spell, I suppose, but you know what? It works. Spirit of the thing is the same. Ah, drat. I did not mess with the timing on that one. I will be thoroughly annoyed if it decided that as part of this, part of the crash, like, I have to restart the battle, but it did not give me my healing, my health essences back. Okay, and go. And, oh good, we do have them. Okay, launch it again. And lands again. Once more, come on, waiting for this to recharge. Yes. There we go. Okay, off. And we resume the chopping. Okay. Again. Okay, nice dodge. Up it goes. Dodged. Yeah, you're not that tough. I do feel like it didn't take this long to get you to phase 2 last time. Maybe I'm misremembering. I feel like the trigger isn't hitting. I'm not getting the execution like I did last time. Right, okay. Hop on, hop on. I've got to listen for that, like, scream. Oh, here we go, okay. Here's the trigger. Up we go. And B we mash. Give me all them good green souls. Still have a 1 extra health essence this time as well. Okay, and also did not crash at the same point, which is good. I hope. Okay, so triple slash, down slash. Okay, surrounding slash. Oh, I'm sure it's me forcing your hand. Okay. Dodge that. There we go, do some extra damage he wasn't able to block this time. Okay, that was a lot more. Again, said that before. Okay, let's try war form. And instantly knocked out of war form. Okay, I guess. Dead. Not sure if they just don't want you to use Warform in this fight, or if there's something else. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, okay. What's it gonna do? Oh, see, here we go, teleporting. Is it gonna blast through? Just straight line? Oh, he's going to do that, okay. Just literally using the force right now. Now he's going a straight line, okay. Ooh, after starts comboing. We have a third young Padawan, I guess? We're going full, like, using the force. Okay, sure, I guess. Best moment is to wait till after he's done an attack, and then hit him with this until we get to the quick time event. I think quick times always like start off showing you like start to falter, trying to like build up the tension. But I wasn't like mashing any harder after a certain point. It just is like, okay, gonna start off you off looking weak, and then you've got to overcome it. They want to start off being like, they don't want to start off showing you, okay, now you are directly, like you're winning right off the bat. No tension. It. But what if, hypothetically, it did? Goes. Goes. Ooh, barely dodged that one. Okay. Go. Get the same deck exchange, same animation. Start to falter, then overcome it. Okay. What if I just kept on hitting with my sword, actually?
You have taught me something, Abaddon. Sometimes duty must be cast aside. Do what must be done.
Those both sound like duty.
Duty that I kill you now.
I feel like it's trying to go for some, like, poetic irony here, like, oh, you cast everything for duty, now I do the same to kill you. But really, no, he's just like, this is never about his duty in the first place. He's not casting aside duty, but his duty and what he wants are both the same thing. Okay, so there is seal. That happens. Yep, saw us before.
They knew you'd never play executioner because of your precious armor.
I just did, though?
To take the fall, they knew you'd butcher everyone involved to clear your name. And you did.
Mm-hmm.
Patience, whore.
Watch her being like Emperor Palpatine out here, just zapping him with some lightning.
I'll take that. If it were to get broken, you might get ideas. Like not going back in your little cage. It's tragic, really. You had freedom in the palm of your hand, and you...
Oh no, curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal.
But so damn funny. Even you wouldn't laugh at your own funeral.
I mean, it depends how I died, honestly.
Next Sacramentum. The death oath is complete.
So,
God, bitch, what did you do?
so it's just saying that the entire time was still next Sacramentum. We were just kind of on pause, and now by her killing, me, that then completed the ritual. She didn't have to kill me though. She could have just used the sword to do it anyway. Like, I'm not sure why killing me was a necessary part of that, unless if you die as part of a next sacramentum, you don't actually die. Like, I've never been following orders. This has entirely been, like, self-motivated. Worked so far. You know, metaphysically speaking, I hold the leash because I control every movement that war takes.
You knew what would happen here, what I would do. That's why you spared me.
No,
Then why?
because I would not have the last of heaven's honor die with its champion.
Looking at the side profile of war just makes it all the weirder.
It may call me to raise my sword against
How you have his face,
and if that day comes,
and then you have what looks like 2 feet in front of that, like where his chest extends to. Like, there's pectorals, and then there's whatever's he's got going on.
you would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
I have the 3 goddesses of Hyrule with me. Okay, so yeah, they were really banking on people liking this one to get this one enough for a sequel. Which apparently worked out. They did get a sequel. Cause I know there's Darksiders 1, Darksiders 2, and then there's Darksiders 3, which I think I heard might have been like a reboot or something like that. And I also want to say that in each Darksiders game, you play a different one of the horsemen. So I think there's also death, and then so this is with war, death, and there's there's other 2, pestilence and famine. Those 2 are very similar to be, like, in my personal opinion, but I guess there's enough differences. I'm trying to think. Now I'm just going over like 4 horsemen metaphysics in my head because you have war. What's bad about war? A lot of people die. What's bad about famine? A lot of people die. What's bad about pestilence? A lot of people die. What's bad about death? A lot of people die, I guess. Okay. But final thoughts on the game, I guess. I said before in previous episodes, whatever, session this game, but this is a game that is not, it's not superbly, like, well made. There's enough there with some of the cracks and some of the parts you can see that were places were stitched together, make it interesting to talk about, and to see how it's handling the story, and, like, where you go next, and, like, the powers that you get, and, like, giving you reasons to, like, return back to areas again, which I must just ignore, just ran through to get exactly what I needed. But the action was repetitive, and I've never been good at like button mashers, combos, stacking up the little times 17 number, whatever. But I like the setting. The plot was basic but not bad. The puzzles were occasionally infuriating, but mostly by my own fault. And yeah, it was like, it's a sufficiently satisfying game. It feels like something that you kind of like sit down to, like, when you're like picking out a movie to watch, and you pick up something that's not like super complex, not like high art, but just kind of like fun, like sit down, kind of turn your brain off for a while. And I feel like this game matched that pretty closely, because for all like the fighting and the moving through, it didn't feel like there was choices that you were really making. The storyline's pretty linear. The battles, you kind of just hit button till it ends. And even puzzles, like, mostly, okay, once you've got it figured out what you're supposed to do, just do it. So yeah, again, there wasn't like there was interesting choices I was being presented with that could, like, change the plot, like, really make it significant. So it's kind of turn your brain off in that way. We just kind of go with the flow, go with what happens, figure stuff out. And yeah, entertaining game. Definitely nothing against it. I think if I do go into Darksiders 2, which I also have, it might be a little while. Honestly, I've got so many games I've started on this channel and not like finished. Oh, I keep on wondering like, ooh, what if I played this thing or if I started this thing? But I can't just keep starting games and never ending them. So now with this, I've completed both Darksiders and Resident Evil Revelations, which I guess makes me feel satisfied that I've done something and like finished something I set out to do, which I enjoy that feeling. The fact that I made it through all of Darksiders with only dying 21 times, I think is perfectly sufficient. Not super good, but sufficient, just like the game. So with that rousing praise, I think we're going to go ahead and end it there. This has been fun, and if you've been watching along, like through all the different sessions of this, hopefully was entertaining in some way, or at least my thoughts were interesting. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll probably see you later this week. Take care.